SYN London. I'm down here with Nitepunk. How was that set?
I don't think I have words. This was, I don't know, man. Like on the first song, that was like the biggest welcome when I saw like insanely huge mosh pit over it, like
Yeah.
first song, and it absolutely exceeded all my expectations. The energy on every song was just like,
The crowd was feeding off your energy because you was jumping around like a madman as usual. It was you both fed into each other. It's quite an intimate venue. It's brilliant to have people that close up to you and they really get to see you perform and sell the act. It was so much fun.
yeah, man. Really, it's just like it's about like the energy exchange, and I knew this was gonna be special because I feel like my music has been kind of like circling around through like UKF and BBC Radio, and for like 4 years, maybe 5 years now, and I never got to play until now, and just like meeting people and man wearing human shirts and knowing songs is just like insanely unbelievable fact for me, you know.
I think there were a lot of people that I spoke to that were really excited to have you down.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a guilty pleasure that a lot of people were like that's one act we didn't expect to see. That we're really glad that SYN have got down. So I know that ticked a lot off a lot of people's
Oh
bucket
my
lists
god.
on that one.
Same for me, man. It was just I wanted to play London for years. You know, since I even like learned about just like dance music, you know, growing up on Prodigy and then like warehouse breaks and just like 90s rave, and then like finding a whole new like a side of rave like bass music, you know, when I was 14, 15. And I was already like so injected into like a UK music, dance music culture. You know, literally as I was like going to high school, listening to like Casbah mixes and like Roscoe, you know, like all that stuff. And it felt like I was just like walking through the London streets. So it just like gave such an imagery
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah. And
You know.
how did you approach tonight's set?
Well, I had to open up with the Fabrication remix.
Now, I love Fabrication itself is just an
Itself,
iconic
man.
tune.
Oh my god. It was everything to me. You know, it was just I would listen to it and it would just throw me to a world, and I was seeing these shapes and colors and everything, and just I wasn't seeing anything else but just like being in that like world. When I was in like subway, going to school, you know, so I had to, man. It was just like I had to open up with that, and then like everything else. I don't know. I wanted to like show my taste, what I've been listening to lately, and also, you know, obviously play all my new music, you know, and just like also like, you know, quite a large portion of my set was just like music inspired by like just like UK dance music, like garage, house, you know, like dubstep. I played like 16-bit even, you know, like I had to like pull some like legendary songs too.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. And speak about the EP.
Sorry,
Speak about the EP a little bit.
the EP.
Yeah, they got some of the tracks on. You're very you blend genres very well. You'll jump around between different genres very well, and yeah, it's to hear it played live and how you mix the different tracks and blend them in. It's so enjoyable. It's refreshing.
Thank you, man.
Really
Thank you,
refreshing,
thank
man.
you, thank you. I feel like I was inspired to like go that way with the mixes by Skrillex, and you know, just growing up, just listening to him, I was like, okay, like he really like represents all kinds of music, whatever he finds like enjoyable. It doesn't have to be one thing, you know. And then I kind of like built on that mentality to just like, you know, showcase, just like have portions of this and that in the set, you know.
What sort of influences outside of music do you have, and have they affected your music in any way?
Definitely like movies, definitely video games, you know. I would say like those could play biggest role? You mean like what inspires me musically? That's not quite music.
Yeah, outside of music.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Movies is a good one because similar to music, movies often take you back to a time you remember when you first watched a certain movie or how they made you feel. And music's very similar, isn't it?
And definitely like a life experience as well. Like, I realize like I realized that I can like pack a song out with my emotions and what I'm going through, even though it's like electronic, right? It's still like sometimes I try to attach a certain feeling to a sound or like a melody, and I find this connection with like a melody or this, and the sound on top of it, and then it kind of describes like a feeling for me. So whatever I'm going through, it could be sad, it could be really exciting, happy, and I don't know. I've been kind of practicing to like translate the feeling into the sound. So definitely like just like a life and like life events has been hugely inspirational to just like for me to like just like take it out.
You can see that in your composition of Witch. It's just that it's interesting. It almost has a filmic sort of feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and like even in the Witch, like in the beginning, like I like to just almost like close my eyes and like just see the entire world. There are moments where like I have like a spider crawl just going from left ear to like right ear, like it just like goes through, and like just glass breaking here and putting like a room reverb on the like a break sound, so it feels like it broke over there.
Yeah.
So like I like to create like this like a 3D sonic experience.
Yeah, it's fantastic composition. Fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
What can we expect for you for 2025?
Oh man, I don't want to give everything away, but a lot of music,
A lot of touring, a lot of music,
a lot of
a lot
music.
of good times.
Definitely like very special projects, I would say. I always try to like kind of strip down the image and image of like what Nitepunk is. I don't want to like shape it in like a certain way. I want it to be a pure reflection of like where I am in life.
And I think music should be elastic.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
when it's
absolutely.
too rigid, that's when people get bored of it, or it becomes too formulaic or too expected. When you keep it,
I don't wanna go back to like what worked for me, because why I even do this is like my excitement about new ideas and my excitement about how far and the sound can go, and like how far the quality of the songwriting or can go, or how far I can push it, at least myself. And when I like achieve something like that, that's when it's exciting. So I'm always like trying to find new areas of music while I'm purely expressing myself and being an artist. But yeah, man.
fantastic. Well, this was a tick for me, this set, because I was really excited when Chris said he got you. Shame about Shadient broke his ankle in 2 places,
Yeah,
didn't
man,
he?
sweet.
So get well soon, Shadient, because I'd love to have you and Shadient do a show over here, man.
It was really sad, man. I truly consider him like my brother and like family, So I was as nervous as if it really happened to me, and it was like a 3-day of nightmare, like him being stuck in Budapest and going through surgery and trying to figure out something from here over there. But he's home, he's with family, he's being taken
He'll
care
heal
of.
up. And listen, whether I know it's been an ambition of yours to play a set with him,
Yeah,
whether
absolutely.
it's here or elsewhere, even if you do it somewhere else first, come back and do a set with Shadient
man,
here for SYN.
we have to. Oh man, we have to. We're gonna do that shit proper. We daydream about like smallest, sweatiest, small like sweatbox show, and just like ripping. I don't even want to give away, but yeah, man, we got we got.
You got something planned for us when you do. You got
sure.
something planned for people.
For sure.
Well, listen, thank you again. I love the set. I really appreciated the interview.
Thank
It's
you,
nice to
man.
get an insight
Thank
into
you,
how
thank
you
you,
think
thank
and
you,
how you
thank you.
produce your music.
Thank you.
And welcome to London, man.
That was the biggest hello, biggest welcome. You know, it was exceeded every expectation of mine, and I'm just beyond happy right now to have played for these people here. And you know, it felt so special. You know, it's just like, yeah, I felt like I was home.
Good.
You know,
Good. Good.
yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the set. Thanks for the interview.
Appreciate it. I
Cheers.
appreciate it, man. Thank you.